Well, today I'm going to take out the alternator on this Honda. I think it's a 2012 Honda Odyssey, and the alternator there is somehow soaked with oil because probably this is leaking, the spool valve. So first thing to do is basically take out the battery, and this battery is actually drained because the alternator is not charging. This is a common issue with Honda Odyssey, and I think Pilot has the same issue too. So we're gonna take this out, remove this and this. So before I take out the alternator, I think we need to remove this hose first. Basically not remove it, just take it out from the bracket so that we could move it freely. And then this one, this hose, power steering hose, take this out. And then I think this one, this is the coolant tank. Yeah, the coolant tank needs to be taken out. So there's no more clip on this one. Interesting. Well, I got this bracket loosened by taking out the 10mm bolt, and then this one too, so that I have more space. And then this one, this reservoir, you just like move this clip like out, and then you could pull this out. So this will give you enough room to remove this coolant reservoir. There's a clip down there. Yep, there's a clip that holds it. Then I'm using a 14mm against the tensioner to get the serpentine belt out. So once I push this forward, yep, the belt actually loosen up. So I'm gonna take the belt out from the alternator side so that it will be easier to put it. So I just use a short ratchet 3/8, and then the belt is already out. Yeah, don't completely remove that out. And then I'm ready to take this out. I get the coolant off, so there's like a clip in here that you just like pry off, then it will go up. And then there's like some brackets on this hose out here that's connected to the fan over here. You just like pull them out. This one over here and that one over there. Remove this bracket for the wiring. It's a number 10. Get the connectors, so it's number 12, and then the other one, there's a plug in there. Just open the boot and then disconnect that out, and the plug down there, yeah, this will come loose. Yeah, I don't think you need to unplug all of these wires. You have more space in here. So I need to find those two large bolts to take out the alternator. I think there's one on top and then one down there. So number 12, getting the top bolt on the alternator, lower bolt out, so the alternator is ready to be pulled out. And I have to finagle. There's really no other way to pull this out without removing this power steering line hose. Removing this basically will give you more space to pull this out because of the hoses here that gets in the way. And the other thing too is that when you release the tension on the belt, yeah, the tool will be not obstructing the movement of the ratchet too. So you're better off taking this off. The alternator, this is the one that bolts to the engine block. And this one too. This is where the larger 14mm bolts goes into. And usually the problem with this is that the oil leak goes into the regulator and destroys it. Yeah, basically this side. Yeah, this side. soaked with oil. This is the plug. There's only 2 wires, not 2. Yeah, 2 wire. The new alternator in, and it pretty much looks the same. Uh-oh. Looks like we got an issue with this one over here. Huh. It's like the old one has some dowel. This one doesn't have any. So hopefully this won't cause any problems. Okay, and I have that clamp, and I think we got more space to put it in. So this was the issue why I cannot bolt it in. This bracket is missing in the new part. So this is like a hex. It needs a hex. Yeah, a hex nut over here, and this is the 12mm. And this is where your wiring harnesses bracket is attached to. So when you replace it with a new one, make sure you have to transfer the bracket. So I got the alternator dropped in. It's time to put this 14mm. Now I got both of the bolt threaded in by hand. Now I'm going to tighten them. So this is one. Well, the bolt here, the 12mm, and that one, the 14mm bolt. I'm going to tighten them, and then also this number 6 hex bolt over here, tighten them. Time built back. It's time to hook this reservoir tank back in place and attach it. I'm tightening the connector with the 12mm bolt, and also the plug was reconnected. Bolt into. Yep. So even the connector here, it's back again. So we're ready. I just have to fill back this reservoir because I got so much leak with this Honda compatible fluid. So it's like a clear power steering fluid. Just enough. I have to put a jump starter on my Honda Odyssey because the battery is drained. So here it goes. The moment of truth. There we go. No more battery light. Yep. No more battery warning light. Yep, it's on the one smooth as butter. 171,000 miles. I'm just gonna let it run so that the battery will charge. Yeah, I think the alternator will not last on this one because I think the valve cover gasket is leaking in this car. See that? I just cleaned the one and yeah, that area there is just not with oil. So it will go down to the alternator and eventually fill it again. So, yep, 171,000 miles it needs to replace.